Albert Einstein once said, "We owe a lot to the Indians, who taught us how to count, without which no worthwhile scientific discovery could have been made." Bharata is not only the motherland of art, culture, philosophy and spirituality, but also the birthplace of ancient science and technology too. Be it the usage of large numbers like in the religious texts of Vedic period. For instance, Yajurveda Samhita dated 1200 to 900 BC contains numbers as high as 10 to the power of 12. Or be it the Satpatha Brahmana, 9th century BC, containing rules for rituals of geometric constructions. Or be it the Bodhanya Sulbha Sutra, which contains examples of simple Pythagorean triples, and the formula for the square root of 2. The earliest Indian astronomical text, named Vedanya Jyotisha, contains astronomical calculations, calendrical studies, and establishes rules for empirical observation. Similarly, leprosy is described in the medical treatise Shruta Samhita, 6th century BC. Cataract surgery was known to the physician Sushruta, 6th century BC. During the 5th century BC, the scholar Panini had made several discoveries in the field of phonetics, phonology, and morphology. The Arthashastra of Kautilya mentions the construction of dams and bridges. Very few people know that the same gravitational force was already discovered by the Indian sage Bhaskaracharya thousands of years ago, while Maharishi Bharadwaj is considered the inventor of the airplane. Vishwamitra discovered missiles or missile system. Acharya Charak was well-known Ayurvedic scientist and a skin specialist. About 2600 years ago, Acharya Kannada discovered the atom being the smallest part of matter. Bharata, as a nation today, stands critical challenges in its path towards a developed state. Keeping in mind the kind of challenges which are so unique, only rapid steps in the field of science and technology in resonance with India's heritage can combat these challenges. The Swadeshi Science Movement was conceptualized in the Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru by a few eminent scientists under the guidance of Professor K.I. Vasu. They celebrated November 7th, 1982, the birthday of Sri C.V. Raman as Swadeshi Science Day.
India had a wonderful heritage in science, engineering and technology, and therefore we started thinking in the student and faculty of Indian Institute of Science how we can project this to the world, the Indian contribution to science and technology. We came to the realization that there is a need to project the Indian contribution to science of its own, as well as Indian contribution to modern science as well. And that gave impetus to a thought process in IISc, and on 7th November 1982 we had the first conference on Swadeshi Sciences and its role, and that's the origin of the movement.
This movement gradually gained impetus and emerged as an organization with national presence. On 20th and 21st October 1991, at the Nagpur meet, it was decided to launch the Swadeshi Science Movement at all India level with the name Vigyana Bharati, also called Vibha. Today, Vigyana Bharati has its units in 27 prants across the country. It is working in 14 different streams, such as World Ayurvedic Foundation, Bharatiya Vigyan Sammelan, Global Indian Scientist and Technocrats Foundation, Rashtriya Yuva Vaigyanik Manch, National Ayurveda Students and Youth Association, Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan, विश्व वेद विज्ञान सम्मेलन, विज्ञान प्रसार भारती, Energy Innovation and Implementation Foundation, Shakti. Today, Vibha has active units in 9 Middle East countries also.
Today we have our units in 27 provinces where we have officially registered Vijnan Bharati units, and there are 9 more provinces where we do have very good contacts. Dignitaries in the field of science and technology are associated with Vijnan Bharati's work. Dr. Abdul Kalam, he was very much associated with Vijnan Bharati's work. He used to participate in all our programs. Dr. Anil Kakodkarji, Dr. Madhavan Nair, they are our patrons. Likewise, there are many more scientists, luminaries in the field of science and technology in our country. They are part of Vijnan Bharati's work. They take pride in saying that we belong to Vijnan Bharati.
Today, when we celebrate the second Vibha Rashtriya Adhiveshan, VRA, here at People's University, Bhopal, our 4 focus areas for deliberation are health, science education, agriculture and climate change. But it is noteworthy that the Vijnana Bharati has been working incessantly in this regard since its inception.
Vijnan Bharati is a unique movement of science, not only in the Indian context, but also in the universal context, in the global context. It takes a very integral view of the reality. We are not talking simply of the physical reality, we are talking of physical reality, we are talking of biological reality, we are talking about psychological or mental reality, eventually reaching out to the entire environment and also the spiritual reality. See, now it is celebrating 25 years. I think starting from 91 informally in Nagpur, now we are celebrating 25 years. It's a unique occasion that we are converging to Bhopal and celebrating this Vijnan Bharati's 25 years, bringing that spirit, enliving that spirit, and bringing the what are the future challenges before science. And I greet everybody for this occasion. We are celebrating the silver jubilee of Vijnan Bharati.
We would like to share the story of journey of the organization so far. India International Science Festival, IISF 2015. Vijnana Bharati, that is Vibha, was chosen to organize this mega event. Attended by 3,500 participants and delegates, it aimed to provide a single platform to promote interaction among the people and scientists from South Asian countries to share and spread scientific ideas and discoveries. Bharatiya Vigyan Sammelan Vijnana Bharati ushered in BVSS, a conglomeration of scientists, artisans, technocrats, traditional practitioners, innovators, students and common people to catalyze research findings and new innovations to reach masses. GIST, launched by former President of India Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam on 26 December 2010 at Pune. It is an autonomous platform created by Vijnana Bharati to link global Indians with the underprivileged 40 crore masses in the country. Dr. Anil Kakodkar, former chairman of Department of Atomic Energy, has been the guiding light behind this noble cause. Vijnana Prasar Bharati. Vijnana Prasar Bharati intends to propagate the fundamentals and applications of science across India. VPB tries to reach the masses through all modes of media. Igniting minds, with the aim of molding the next generation of students who are creative, passionate, experimental and diligent to realize their dreams. Igniting Minds, an online video interactive project where eminent scientists and technocrats share their expertise and experiences, motivates and guides youngsters in the right direction. Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan, is a unique science talent search examination to nurture the younger generation in schools, based on India's contribution to the world of science. More than 2 lakh students have undergone this test in the last 3 years in India and abroad. Nasya aims to bring students and youths together to motivate them to do research, practice, and propagate Ayurveda science throughout their lives. Shakti. Shakti is the womb for the social, cultural, economical, and intellectual empowerment of women. It is association of women for social empowerment and reawakening the creative potential of women. National Environment and Energy Development Mission, NEED mission. The objective of the mission is to foster innovation of technologies, find sustainable solutions on energy, and bring together technologists, policymakers, commercial organizations, and entrepreneurs to facilitate its implementation. International Institute of Waste Management, IIWM, a cherished initiative of Vijnana Bharati, established on 5th June 2009 at Bhopal, aims at increasing the understanding of deep-rooted implications of the waste management and environmental problems of present India. Science India Forums, SIF, a voluntary organization formed by professionals from the field of science and technology and other prominent citizens of the respective Middle East countries, with the objectives of recognizing and appreciating students with a flair for science and technology. World Ayurveda Foundation, WAF, patronized by 46 countries across the globe, is a platform for all stakeholders in the Ayurvedic fraternity to collaborate, share, and propagate Ayurveda around the globe. WAF organizes World Ayurveda Congress with 6 editions since 2002 up till now, has touched over 1 million people through its Arogya Expos. During the 6th World Ayurvedic Congress, Independent Ministry for Ayush was announced by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi.
और आयुर्वेद को एक बात तो लोग मानते ही हैं, कितने ही पढ़े लिखे क्यों न हो, लेकिन अगर शरीर की अंतर शुद्धि करनी है तो आयुर्वेद उत्तम से उत्तम मार्ग है, करीब करीब सब लोग मानते हैं, ये स्वीकार करके चलते हैं कि भाई अंदर से सफाई करनी है तो उसी का सहारा ले लो, काम हो जाएगा जल्दी जल्दी। और जिस प्रकार से योगा ने अपनी जगह बना ली, आयुर्वेद भी अपनी जगह बना सकता है। अगर नई बीमारी आएगी तो एलोपैथी वाले संभाल लेंगे, लेकिन बीमारियां ना आए वो तो आयुर्वेद ही संभाल सकता है।
Vijnana Bharati or Vibha has been registered in the Guinness Book of World Records for successfully conducting the largest practical science lesson. It was achieved in the sprawling campus of IIT Delhi with help of 2,000 students from various prestigious schools of Delhi during India International Science Festival. Vibha received Giving Back UBM, the most impactful project of the year for India International Science Fair. Vibha also received 2 awards, the Honorable Mention Award and the Popular Choice Award in Crowds Climate Conference 2015 at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, USA.
Vijnana Bharati's 25 years of journey from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore to Nagpur and the entire nation, which we have covered all the states and almost all the research and development organizations in the country. Now we have become the largest organization in the field of science and technology, having the longest chain of Prant units, district units, and also the autonomous institutions working in different fields. Now, what we are going to achieve in the next 10 years. We have a target of the year 2025. We have 6 lakh villages in this country, which is deprived of drinking water, current, electricity, the holistic health, literacy, much more things happen to be achieved. Vigyan Bharati will give thrust to the agriculture sector of the country. Vigyan Bharati will give thrust to the science education of this country. And through the intervention of science and technology, we have to make a self-reliant India within the 10 years, that is the next decade. Up to 2025, we have to make India a self-reliant nation in all aspects of human life.
Out and out, this has been a glorious journey. The team, the energy, the collaborative efforts have so far delivered enduring results and leave no stone unturned to take the country on the path of progress, harmony and equity. Let success attend our all endeavors for the good of the nation and of humanity at large, and indeed all life on earth. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kashchid Dukh Bhag Bhaved. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Vande